If you could use some magic to help you with your running, what would it be? I love this question. How interesting. Um, I mean, I think it would be tempting to say something like, I wish I would never fall over if I was on the trails, or I wish, yeah, my brain could read things so much quicker so I know that I could always, would know what was coming ahead. But I think actually, if I'm going to have magic, I'm going to go all out with the magic. So I wish if I could have some magic to help with my running, it would be, it's the same thing it always is for me about your wish or your magic or the invention, which would be like a teleportation machine. So I could, without adding any fossil fuels to the world, without adding any more emissions, I could jump from place to place. So I could be like, I'm going to go for a run in San Francisco. Bing! And off I go. I'm going to go for a run in to the top of some mountain. Ding! Off we go. And and yes, I think that would definitely be what my magic would be, to be able to just jump from place to place. However, as with everything, when you think through something like that, I'm kind of one of those people that's like, I wouldn't change anything about my life or the things that have happened to me. And the same with the question of like, what would you do if you could start over with all the things you've learned? I wouldn't change anything. Um, and so the interesting thing with that is, if I had myself had that power, then I'm assuming everyone would have that. And if that was the case, all these trails would be so busy all the time, right? Because we'd constantly be jumping from place to place. And would we actually enjoy it? Because wouldn't we be spending our runs thinking about the next place we'd go to? And so that would be my answer. And while I wish that could happen, especially the transportation without the fossil fuels piece, I think that would change a lot about my life if I could like go from place to place. But if push came to shove, I don't know if I would actually change anything. But that's a really fun question, and I would love to see your answers in the comments if you feel like answering that. So go ahead and check that out. You can also make sure you subscribe. Remember, our Red S recovery videos are coming on February 6th, and I think you will want to watch them, regardless of where you think you are within your running. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.